Hello, good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time it may be where you're pulling up this video. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by again. Hey, we got our webcam back up. Feels good. It's kind of nice. Eventually the background's going to change. I got a new webcam coming, and maybe one day you'll catch me on YouTube Live. Now you just get a video. Deal with me, all right? Okay, let's go ahead and get into today's topic. How to be you. It sounds simple, right? But it really isn't. It's not that simple of just being who you think you are. Have you ever just done something so long and so repetitively that you get up and do it no matter what? Have you ever got up one day and said, man, I really don't like doing this, but I'm still doing it for some reason? Simple habits like getting up and having a cup of coffee in the morning. Coffee guy. But what if you just don't really like coffee that much? But you're just doing it because it's what you know? What if you like a really strange hobby? Recently I found out that professional quidditch is a thing. Like the Harry Potter quidditch. Apparently they run around with brooms between their legs and they basically play like basketball. I don't know. But I found out that's a thing. The person that is a professional Quidditch player is living, that person is being the most them they could possibly be, okay? They clearly do not care what anyone thinks about them. And that is, the dude's a weirdo, but that's gold. To have the courage to just not only do whatever it is that makes you happy like that, but talk about it. There's something to be admired there. It's not being a professional Quidditch player though, let me tell you that. So once you kind of find out what the thing is that kind of makes you you, or there's gonna be a list, right? Everybody's gonna have a long list of things that just kind of keeps going and going and going, of things that they feel like make them who they are, okay? Find one thing, okay? Let's start there. That's the perfect way to do this. Just find one thing you have determined, this is something that's core to me. And no matter what that thing is, even being a professional Quidditch player, no matter what that one thing is, love it, eat it, breathe it, shit it, talk about it. Just do it for a while. For me, one of them was, I love video game music. You guys have probably noticed in 90% of my videos, there's gonna be like a video game soundtrack playing in the background because I absolutely adore the music. Me and my girl recently went to see Distant Worlds, which is the Final Fantasy orchestra. And a thing to know about me: 1, video game music, love it. 2, Final Fantasy, love it. 3, combine them both, ugh. Okay? That's how I feel about it. Nobuo Uematsu is one of the best music composers in history, and you can't convince me otherwise. I know it's not a fact, but you can't convince me otherwise, okay? That's how I feel about it. Find something you like and love it that much. To be able to do that, though, you gotta answer some questions about you. When you find that thing, let's say it is something like Quidditch or liking video game music, something that's like out of the ordinary. Well, why aren't you being that person? Are you nervous about it? I was nervous about it. Anxious? Is it something that maybe you feel goes against your moral code? Well, then you really got some deep soul searching. But 90% of the time, the reason people aren't themselves is because they're afraid of what normal society is going to think about that person. One of the other things for me was, I didn't like school. I didn't like college. I was not the guy to go to college. It wasn't for me. And that's a huge, like, you know, people look at you crazy, like, you didn't go to college. How are you doing anything? How are you anybody and you didn't go to college? I think I'm doing pretty okay. I'm not gonna go into it because I don't like getting up on the high horse, but I think I'm doing okay. Societal norms and peer pressure will drive you to be someone you are absolutely not, and you can't let that happen to you. It's how people live unhappy lives for so long. So, talked about figuring out who you are and what makes you happy, and figuring out why you're not doing that thing. Okay? Now that you know the what and the why, you kind of know the how too. Why not just do it now? Just do it. It's not that easy. I think I've said it earlier in this video, but if I didn't, it's just not that easy, okay? There's a lot that goes into that. So don't feel bad about yourself because you're not there yet. I'm not there yet fully, but I'm figuring it out every single day. And that journey is painful, it's hard, and it's gonna suck for you. But every single day you work at this, being more of who you wanna be, it's gonna get easier, easier. And as long as you're not impeding the progress of other people's happiness in your pursuit of your own happiness, you really can't go wrong. So just do you. If you are a Harry Potter nut, do it up. You wanna be the kid that's got the little lightning bolt scar on your head because you're passionate about Harry Potter, don't let anybody tell you you can't. Like I told you guys before, Final Fantasy VII was one of my favorite video games, and there's a lot of big sword wielding guys, right? So if you give me a stick, I'm probably gonna mount it up over my shoulder. I feel like a badass. And I think that's okay. It looks weird to some people. It's extra, but it's me. I'm all right with that. You should be all right with being you too. That's basically the message I'm trying to put out there. Find something and love it, and just go crazy about it. You're not hurting anybody else. What's the harm? All right. I think this is a good time to go ahead and end the video. Working on my run times a little bit, and I think I've pretty much got the message across, you know? Be passionate about everything you do in life. And don't be afraid of what other people think about the fact that you doing you. Guess what? If you love something, you tell somebody, this is my passion. I love this. This is my thing. And they look you dead in the eyes and they say, that's weird. You shouldn't be doing that. But you just told them how passionate you are and they give you that. Who's really wrong here? Who's really in the wrong here, okay? Anyone that tells you that just hasn't grown up enough to be themselves. They've got some work to do, not you. You're doing the thing, okay? Believe that. I'm telling you, you doing the thing. Keep doing it, no matter what people tell you. Okay. Wish you all peace, love, and prosperity. Thanks for watching all the way through to the end. Let me know if you enjoyed seeing the webcam in and out of the video. Yeah, you all take care. Have a good one. Peace out.